Hey everyone, so today we are going to build this step by step with the help of HTML and CSS. The best way for you to learn frontend is to code with me side by side on your PC. So without any further ado, grab your PC and let's just dive into our VS Code and start coding. First, make a new folder and right click on it and click open with code button. I have some prerequisite images with me like bg.jpg, fab icon, icon clock, ethereum icon, view icon, avatar icon and image equilibrium. So we'll be needing it later on. So let's just click on new file and make a file named index.html. Once the file is made, just click exclamation mark that is above the number 1 on your keyboard. So when you click on the exclamation mark, an autocomplete will be shown. Just press enter on your keyboard and the VS Code just fills it, and it is a snippet that VS Code provides for an HTML file. It is like a structure. So let's name our project as clone project, as we are making the clone of this project. So now let's link our style.css to index.html. Just write in link and an autocomplete will be shown. Just go down, scroll downward and click on CSS. So it is made. So now let's make a new file named as style.css. Okay, then let's head back to index.html. Now let's make a div of class container. So we can write as dot container and a div of class container is being made. So first let's make an approach of how to make it. So as you can see, the dark black background, a container is there. As you can see, it is a container. Then inside it a box we have in which everything is there. Then we have some space in that box in between the spaces. Then we have one small box in which every paragraph, equilibrium, everything that is written. And then we have a space for image. So we have to make one image div and then inside it we will fit an image. So this is our approach. So let's go and make it's gonna be lot more div. So I've just made my go live so that I can see what is going on my screen. So now let's make dot box 1. Then let's make dot space, that space that is between it. Then dot box one more. Then dot image 1, in which I will get that image. Then let's make a class named as image, and inside this div I'll write image, and let's give the path of my image slash and image equilibrium.jpg. As you can see, the image is being shown. So we are so far so good. Now go one line down and write h4 and equilibrium hashtag 3429 as it was written on the project. So okay, we are good at it now. So let's head back to our style.css. Let's make some style. As you can see, from top and left a space is being given, so we don't want that. So let's just write star. Star means to access everything that is in my website. So star curly braces margin 0 and the spaces are now ignored. Okay, so now we have to go to dot container, the class container. In class container we are going to give the background color of hashtag 0d1a2d. Just type in like I have write it. It is the exact color that is there. Okay, now I want it to be viewed to the entire screen. So as you can see, the text is still there but not visible. So in order to make it an entire screen, let's give it a height of 100 vh. Vh means viewport height, that is the entire window of your screen. So now it is visible. Okay, we are going good. As the text is not visible, as I can see, I can do one thing here, that to give it a color of white. So just give it hashtag FFF, and so it is visible so that we can keep a track of where it is going on. So now we have to go to the box class. Now give it a background color of hashtag 14283F. Just type in as I am writing it. As you can see, the color appears on the side. So one box is being made. Then let's give it a height of about 570 pixel. Then we will give it a width of about 350 pixels. We are making a box where every content is going to be fixed. Then let's justify content center. So from left and right it is in the center. Then border radius 10 pixel. So we don't have these sharp edges, we will have some rounded edge. And then at last display flex. Okay, now let's, okay, the text is hidden somewhere. Okay, we're gonna fix it. Now let's head back to space class. So dot space border radius 10 pixel, because we don't want that sharp corners, we want rounded corners. So we have to do this. Now let's go to box 1. So the text which is hidden, we are going to make it visible. Let's give it a height of 100 pivot height, then align item center, and then justify content center. And then at last I'm going to do display flex, and everything will be just fine. Yes, we have got it in the middle, from top and bottom equal height and from left and right equal height. So we are in the bottom. We are now addressing the image class. Just write margin top 18 pixels so it comes down. As you can see, a box is being formed. The only thing we have to do is to make this image fit inside that box. Okay, we are very close. So in order to make it, we are going to go inside the image, that is inside the image div. So image greater than image img, then height 300 pixel, and yes, it is in the right place. Then border radius of 10 pixel, so that the sharp edges are not there. So as you can see, the rounded corners are there. So okay, so far so good. Now let's go to h4 tag inside of image class. So image greater than h4, we are going to go and give it a color of hashtag FA. It gives a color of white with a brightest tint. So now let's just comment out the white that I have given above. So yes, we have commented out. Then we can go back and write margin top of about 15 pixel. Then font family of Sigo UI sans serif. Just make the autocomplete, and you have the exact same as we wanted to make it. So yes, now let's head back to our index.html. Now let's go to the h4 where we have written, press enter. So as you can see, we have para and then an image and this all, then we are going to make it all. So just press there, enter, and click on dot para to make a para class. Then we're gonna get a p tag, and we are going to write exact what it is written, our equilibrium collection promotes balance and calm. So after writing this, just go on and press Control and enter to head on to the next line. So once we have done it, as you can see, it is available there, but we can't see it because of the color that we have given. So now make a class of head. So we will write dot head, and inside that div we are going to make another div of class eth, because we are going to make one Ethereum like section, so we are giving it an eth class. So in it we are going to fit an image. So I will write img, make the autocomplete, and I will give the source of the image slash and that icon ethereum.svg. As you can see, it is visible on the left screen. So now I'm going to make one para. So I will click P, make the autocomplete, and I will write as it was written on the project, 0.041 ETH. So okay, it is completed. Now let's head back to our style.css and let's make some style. So let's first go to our para class, and I'm going to give it a width of 300 pixels so that my image goes wherever it was. Yes, everything is in place. Then font size of 17 pixel, then color of light gray. Then I'm going to give margin top of 15 pixel so it would have some room to breathe. Then again the same font family as it was above, just copy and paste if you want. So once it is completed, we will be going to the head class. So let's just target our head class. Let's give margin top of 10 pixels, words will have some room to breathe. Then display flex. Now we have to keep justify content space between. Now why I am going to give it a space between? Because as you can see, the Ethereum image and the para that was written and the call and one more para that we are going to build, the space between them should be, one should be on the right and one should be on the very left. So in order to do it, we have to write justify content space between. So that's all the logic behind it. As you can see in the project, we had a line on the bottom. So let's press enter and make a border bottom 1 pixel, should be 1 pixel solid, and the color should be gray. So once it is done, Let's just give it a padding from top and bottom of 12 pixel and from left and right of 0 pixel. So it has made some space between them. So now as you can see, there's a problem that the image of Ethereum and the para that is written, that is not on the same line. So in order to do it, as we can see in our index.html file, if you go to our index.html, as you can see, the image and the para are inside the class of ETH. So what we have to do is go to the style.css and target the ETH class, and we have to make a display of flex, and it will be done. So let's wait for a moment to do it. Let's just press enter and make the right hand column. Let's write day class and then make an image. Let's give the destination of the avatar that I was going, image avatar.png, and then press Ctrl plus enter and make a para. And in that para we have to write 3 days left, that is as it was written on the project. So we are completed 90%. So let's just make the footer that was down below. There was an avatar and a text written to it. So let's make a class of footer. Let's make an image tag and give the source of the avatar icon that I was having .png. Okay, now let's press Ctrl plus enter, make a p tag and write creation of. Then the name was written in bold letter. So in order to do it, I have to open a strong tag. So let's make a strong tag. It makes your text bold. So as it was written, Jules Wyvern, as I'm pronouncing correctly. And as you can see, the text is available on the bottom. So okay, our structure is completed, skeleton is completed, and now we have to go on just CSS part. So now let's just target our ETH class in order to make it in one line. As you can see, the ETH class contains img and p. Have I built ETH class? No, I have not built it, so I have to make it now. So ETH, open the curly braces, and then write display flex, and the problem is solved. Just the image is becoming big, then align items center, and yes, it is solved. So now I have to target the para that is written inside of ETH. So let's go on .eth greater than p, and let's give it a color of hashtag 00588. It is same color as that of the icon. Then to have a space between them, let's give it a margin of from top bottom 0 and from left right, I think 7 pixel would be enough. Yes, it is good. Then let's go to the image of Ethereum one. So .it greater than img, curly braces open. Let's write object fit contains so that it is contained and doesn't go out of flow. And let's write width of 20 pixel, not 100, 20 pixel. Then let's give a height of 20 pixel so it will be uniform. So yes, now it is perfectly as it was in the project. Now let's target the day class. Let's write display flex, object fit contain, and align items to be center. Now let's target the image of the day class. Day greater than img. Let's give it a width of 20 pixel and height of 20 pixel. Okay, it seems perfect to me. Now I have to target the para tag inside of day. I need some space between the image and the para, so let's go margin of left right, not margin top. I need margin 0 from top and bottom, and I think 3 pixel from left and right would be enough. Okay, it's good. It seems good to me. So now let's focus on the avatar image as it is so big. So let's focus on dot footer, curly braces open. Let's make it a bit down, so margin top of 20 pixel, and then display flex. By doing it, the text also comes in one line. Okay, it is good. Now to keep it in the center, align atom center. Okay, it is good. Now let's target the img inside of footer. So footer greater than img. I'll give a width of 40 pixel. Then I will give height of 40 pixel to make it look like a square type. So yes, height of 40 pixel. Then as you can see in the project, it has some white outline. So I will give an border of 1 pixel solid and color of FA. So as you can see, a border is appeared, so I will give an border radius, so it will cover the whole image and the outline will be visible. As you can see, as it was in the project, we are very close to be made. We are very close to it. Now let's target the para inside of footer. Curly braces open. Let's give some room between it, from top and bottom 0, and from left and right I think 10 pixel would be enough. So yes, we have made it. This is your fully responsive first ever project. As you can see, it is full responsive project. We can select iPhone XR, it is full responsive. You can select iPad Air, you can select Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. So yes, it is responsive. So today we have successfully made this, and it was our first ever project. So if you like this video, do not forget to share with your friends, like this video and subscribe to Coding Vibes.